All right, let's talk weather, Matt. And, well, chilly start to April, but we're talking maybe some a little bit of warm up.
Yeah, huge warm up today. We're going to go from winter-like feel to just spring-like once again in the matter of just a couple hours this afternoon, as you'll see here in the forecast. But this morning, to get you started, we're still kind of on the chilly side. We've got temps in the 30s for a lot of us. We've got a lot of weather impacts coming our way. We'll start with today. I've got 2 rounds of storms coming our way. Round 1's going to arrive midday today. So if you're out running errands, perhaps grabbing lunch on your lunch break from work, we're expecting a round of some heavy rain, perhaps some hail and lightning mixed in with this. That's the warm front trying to get through here. The severe weather threat midday is fairly low from that, although we could see some hail. Then we've got another round of storms that's going to move in tonight. That's with the actual front itself. That one could pack a punch in terms of wind damage. Can't rule out the other modes of severe weather, but it's primarily wind damage I'm looking at from that. And then this weekend, we fast forward to that. We've been talking about this all week so far. We're going to have repeated rounds of rain and storms, and so we have a flood threat this weekend. So a lot of things coming at us. But let's talk temps first. We've got a long way to go if we're going to warm up today. We're in the 30s here this morning. We've got mid to upper 30s for most locations. You factor in the wind coming out of the east. Remember, the wind always points towards low pressure, so low pressure is west of us. That wind combined with the temperature producing wind chill values here this morning in the 20s. So we're going to go from feels like in the 20s this morning. You'll need the winter jacket for a couple hours to near 70 this afternoon with some humidity. Just incredible how things are going to evolve today. All right, we're going to play a game. Find the warm front. Okay, it's right here. Here's where the warm front passes right here. We go from 40s at 2 to the 60s. Even I've got us up near 70 this afternoon and the evening. And we're going to hold with that mild air overnight tonight. That's when those storms hit. Pretty easy to find it on there, right? All right, your weather map this morning. We've got clouds are increasing. We've had some snowflakes not far off towards the north. As this whole system pushes in, you can see that lift with the atmosphere occurring. Severe weather back towards Kansas here this morning. This is what we're going to watch. This is the actual warm front coming through Chicago, the south side of Chicago right now. These storms you see developing here, this is what rolls through Indiana and eventually gets into our neck of the woods late this morning through the midday hours. Once that moves through, we'll be in the warm sector of the storm system. That's when our temperatures rapidly go up and our wind will pick up as well. And then attention turns towards the line of storms back towards Kansas. That will refire this afternoon along the actual frontal boundary. And there's the rare high risk 5 out of 5 issue. That's only a couple times a year Storm Prediction Center issues that down towards Memphis. And you can see we've got enhanced risk of 3 out of 5 in our western counties. Bottom line, there's going to be a big severe weather outbreak today. This is kind of how it evolves from the 50,000-foot view here. You notice how we've got those storms that fire up, and there you go. That's the severe part right there. Not till later on this afternoon into the evening, and we'll watch that roll in a waning phase. So it'll be weakening as it moves in, but still, given some of this jet stream energy, it could pack a punch, and again, that's later on tonight. Let's take a local look now. National Zymark hour-by-hour forecast. Here's your midday storms, 10, 11 o'clock, rolling into our western counties, moves through pretty quickly. With warm fronts, you get a lot of lightning. Could have some hail, all right? Could have some heavy rain briefly as well. Then that heads out. We go from 40s to 70, like that, this afternoon. This is your evening, 5, 6 o'clock. We're up near 70. Stray shower, should be mainly dry, though. It'll be windy and warm and kind of humid. 11 o'clock, we're watching those storms in from the west. Our model, remember, it's not truth. This is just a model solution. In terms of timing, it's got it moving in midnight to 1. Notice these storms move in, damaging wind threat with that as it moves through. Make sure you have a way to get warnings tonight. If that happens to be the case while you're sleeping, that moves out. Lingering showers around tomorrow. So in terms of your weather impact, again, 10 to 3 is when I'm going to highlight that for those overnight storms. Make sure you have your alerts on and your phones charged just in case we do get some of those damaging winds. Long ranger forecast. This frontal boundary stalls with lingering showers Thursday. Friday, we catch a brief break before rain returns with another frontal boundary. Rounds of rain and a couple storms all the way through Sunday. All of this is going to add up in terms of rainfall. And then, yeah, we're still expecting snow for the Guardians home opener before more rain moves in next weekend. But overall, we're expecting anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of rain area-wide. There are already flood watches issued. This weekend is going to be a doozy in terms of rainfall amounts. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast. We also turn cooler this weekend into next week. Got a little bit of a cold spell here. The coldest opening day with some snow showers still in the forecast. 36 for that first pitch. Danita.
All right, thank you, Matt.